Science dates back to 1872 when the scientist William Science first discovered science. Science can be used in all sorts of ways to describe everything from the grass I walk on to this beautiful blue coat, this building, that road sign, the sky. Even you at home, you're all part of science. We're here today at London's Science Museum in London, where we're visiting the new science fiction exhibit that has just opened. And then we're going to have a look around at some of the other fascinating science things that they have in store to learn about science, the science of science. Go to the Science Museum out.
Say that again?
Go to the Science Museum out.
Yeah, isn't it?
Go to Science Museum, yeah? You ever been?
Yeah. You?
Yeah, I went with you last year.
It's great in there, I love it.
Yes, I like all the museums. Unfortunately, I don't have a story about the Science Museum like I do about the Natural History Museum where I threw up on the giant squid when I was a child.
I thought you had a story where you licked a magnetic pole.
No, that's very true. I didn't lick it. I took my daughter's class to the Science Museum for the day. I was the parental chaperone. And they had this little exhibit on static electricity, which you turn this handle of a thing and it shot out a little electric spark onto this plate. And there was a boy in her class and I said to him, I'll give you 50p if you lick that when I turn the handle. And he went, all right. And he did it.
No. Did you get in trouble?
No, he got 50p out of it. He weren't telling anyone.
Oh, God.
And then they had to send out a search party for us because my little group, we were having too much fun and we didn't meet up on time for lunch. I was having a great time with these kids. I had a driving test no lesson that day. I got home from it and my idiot driving instructor Malcolm turned up at the house.
Yeah, let's name and shame him.
I haven't said his surname, Malcolm Woods. He turned up at the house, Malcolm Woods, and said, are you ready? And I literally just walked through the door. I was very frazzled and I thought, I swore on that day I'm never going to become a teacher.
Right.
And I said, we haven't got one today. And he went, yes, we have. And I said, well, we haven't. It's tomorrow. And he insisted. And so I had to go and have a driving lesson, even though I was tired. That was like the time that I had a driving lesson with him.
Wait, was it tomorrow or
the next day? He was wrong.
He was wrong, and you still went anyway?
It was like the time that he told me to drive home.
Right.
And I started doing it on a roundabout and I started to turn towards my house and he slammed on the brakes, like, because he had double brakes on his side. And I said, what are you, and he went, what are you doing? I said, well, you told me to go home. He said, you don't live this way. I said, yes, I do.
Oh my goodness.
He used to tell me all about his marriage breakup and everything.
Maybe that's why he wasn't thinking straight.
Yeah.
He had other things going on.
He was a big video game fan. I remember I gave him a copy of Medieval 2 that I got given a review copy when it came out. Good. His first album is good.
This is the pod from the film Prometheus. How cool is that? All the buttons. What's the matter?
Hot.
Oh, you're hot.
People only want to see the coat, but the coat won't walk around by itself, will it? I have to wear it. It's hot in here, hot and noisy.
Put it on an animatronic.
So angry. And then the medicine and bodies section of the museum, which is disgusting. It's like there is literally dead bodies and stuff over there.
Real ones?
Yeah.
Ew.
All skinned. You can see like a skinned willy. I'm actually literally at this minute looking at a skinned willy.
Ugh. That's creepy.
Literally looking at a skinned willy.
Yuck.
Why would anyone want to come see this? Why does anyone want to be a doctor or anything? Horrible. Sick.
Look at that. Ew.
I like it. Wasn't a real willy.
I mean, these look like they're meant to be kind of funny, but
I don't find them funny.
their
Why do you
eyes.
find it? That's because that's what you look like if you have no eyelids. If you've got no eyelids.
Don't you think it like? But it's also creepy and disgusting at the same time.
As well as funny.
Oh, this guy looks a bit bored.
I don't particularly find them funny.
Oh, it's so horrible. I don't really want to
Make
look
up
at
your
it
mind.
anymore.
Either you find it funny or you don't.
Is that confused?
Yeah. So humour's very
Confused dog.
subjective.
Huh?
Humour's very subjective, so either you find this funny or you don't. Imagine you go to a cocktail party and there's one of those corner bars that you know 70s people used to have in their living rooms. Imagine if on the top of the bar was just like that. You've got your cocktail sticks, you've got your glacé frog as a garnish.
So awful. Are those pots that you wee in? Apart from the baby bottle.
I don't think they are, they're not very big, are they?
What are they
You have to
then?
thumb your bits in.
Apparently we need to talk about this. Why do we need to talk about this?
It's a tobacco smoke enema kit.
I'm sorry?
The idea of reviving someone who had nearly drowned by blowing tobacco smoke into their rectum apparently was a thing back in the 1700s. This isn't a joke. This is not something I've made up. This is in the Science Museum. They used to stick that up your bum if you drowned and like, poof,
If you drowned.
nearly drowned.
So someone's
of these kits.
someone's nearly drowning and they've got time to go and prepare tobacco,
Yeah, so blow it in
light
there.
it, find their bum.
A number of these kits were placed along the River Thames by the Royal Humane Society, an organisation established to promote life-saving and weird tobacco-based kinks, frankly.
So like just in case someone drowns, they had tobacco enema kits
Yeah,
along the
basically
Thames.
bellows to blow it up their bum.
You can't make this stuff up.
But you could. I mean, I could say something else. Like, also, do you reckon that one's been used? Do you reckon that's been up a bum?
It's clean.
Look at the glass one.
Wait, what is this?
What do you think they are? Oh.
Look at this one.
Safari. The glass one. It's made of glass.
It's made of glass. Oh my goodness. Wow. I mean,
forget extra thin, so you can feel everything. Why not just like dip it in concrete, a block? What's the point? What's the point? Might as well go and do it with a letterbox. Check it out, Playmobil. I love Playmobil.
oh my goodness, these are so cool. Look at these little toothpastes. And of course, these are all coming back into fashion now.
What?
People make their own toothpaste powder. But boots. Look, boots.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, they sell toothpaste tabs because they're...
This might be interesting to you, but I've got something better that our actual audience will be interested in round the corner. The name of my new punk band.
I love all these things. This is my favourite section, I think.
Look.
Oh my god, of course.
What? Education's boring.
Wow.
We're now in the Space Gallery, where it celebrate mankind's stuff to do with space and moon. We were in that medicine gallery. There were a couple of guards lingering. Did you see one came and stood while we were looking at the thing with the tongue?
Oh, I try and ignore them when they're nearby because otherwise I'd get put off.
Well, we try and be casual. That's our trick.
Yeah, we're so casual.
Yeah,
I literally just have to block them out.
What I've already thought, I've actually got an alibi in case one of them asks what we're doing.
Yeah, what is it?
That we've got a sick relative who wanted to go to the Science Museum today for their birthday, and they're too ill to get out, so we said we'd film the entire trip for them. Let's see them chuck us out then.
Wow. What if they want to talk to the relative?
I'll say that they've got throat cancer.
Paul, you can't laugh at that.
I'm not laughing at the idea of it, I'm laughing at the darkness of what I just said.
It's really dark. Just like space.
Yes, fun fact. I haven't actually read any. Space, stars. Still filming? No, I'm literally just wandering around. I didn't know you were filming. I'm just like waiting for the next. I'm bored. This place is just like learn stuff. It's like being at bloody school, but in your face.
You love space.
I do like space. It doesn't help that we only came here last year, and I looked at all the space stuff then, and I'm a little bit struggling with this.
Okay, all right then.
You still filming?
Oh, turn it off now.
Why are you laughing at me?
I don't know, your expression.
Okay, you can't hear me if you walk away. You can't. We can't have the mic because then they'll know we're making a video. This is fun fact. That's the thing that they landed on the moon in.
A thing.
Not the actual one, because they're still up there, probably half of it. What thing? That thing.
No, I'm saying, oh, it's called a thing.
Yes, the eagle has landed or something. Neil Armstrong's got the same birthday as me. His son's a big Meridian fan.
He is. I sat next to him on a bus.
Okay, don't get me drawn on that. You didn't mention the moon once. Why have you got the light on?
Does that me?
Fun fact, The first satellite, artificial satellite, was called Spudulike. There it is.
Spudulike.
I don't know what that is. This is, that's Guy Fawkes, who, as we all know, invented fireworks on the 5th of November, 1588. I like space.
You love space.
But I do like space. I like all things to do with space. But I like seeing rockets flying and stuff.
Oh, okay.
This is just a lot of like facts.
This guy's talking in my ear.
Yeah, I can hear you. I wish he'd shut the up. The other he goes like, oh, couldn't tell you so. It's like being sat in a room full of teachers, all teaching like 150 different lessons at once. Every room you go in, there's another teacher. Oh, learn this, learn that. Facts.
What is it, Paul?
Which American folk hero was sent to space by the Russians?
Bruce Springsteen.
Tom Sawyer's.
Oh, that's really good, actually.
Really good, isn't it?
That's really good.
Really good.
Really, really good.
Really good joke.
It's freaking amazing. Planets, planets, planets.
This is the whole issue with like museums.
Right.
That thing there could be anything. I mean, that I used to have like when I took the cover off my old PC. Yeah, that's
Is that what it looked like?
Basically, just a bit smaller. If you had in here like a ride that shot you up, then that would be more entertaining. Make people experience science. Don't just tell them about it.
You're saying you want to go to a theme park?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Basically, that's it. Don't have museums.
You want to go to a space-themed
Science
theme park?
That's fine. It could be a science theme park. Yeah, put me on a roller coaster and tell me all the facts you want. And then
what?
Facts you want while I'm on the roller coaster, and then at least I've got something to distract me from the blah, 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 like here's some stuff to learn. For what? You've not even got a bloody test at the end. Well,
Would you
what are you trying to make me learn for fun? What am I like? Am I an idiot? I've done my learning for life. I've learned everything I'm ever going to learn in life, so I'm done now. You know, I come here for a fun day out, and it's literally just like learn stuff. Here's some stuff to learn everywhere. It's a nightmare. We've got half a dozen things at home that if I took them apart, and I might, they'd look like that.
Really, you might?
Our airing cupboard, the thing in our airing cupboard looks like that.
The hot water tank?
I don't know what it is.
The boiler?
That thing, yeah. I mean, it could be a satellite for all we know.
Look at that.
What are we looking at? Well, that ball of cheese. Yeah, you finish school and you think, great, I'm done with that shit. So, and then you come here for a day out and there's more of it? Whose idea was that? Okay, apparently that.
Yes.
That's a bust of Homer. It don't look anything like it. Doll.
Hey, look at this guy's little hat.
Yeah.
It's hard to take him seriously with a hat so small.
The cast of a female hand holding a scroll. A scroll, is she? She's holding a scroll.
That's what they're calling it these days.
I mean, it's a very small scroll in my experience. What? Toilets.
Is it a science smell?
Yeah, it's the science of piss, everyone.
Magnetic pickups. Hey, honey, what are you doing this evening?
Welcome back to mine. Look at my magnets. I've got quite an ample collection of magnets and lodestones. It's the history of the home and domestic appliances. More learning. This is an original CD. This is how big they were when they first were released. If you remember on Tomorrow's World. They would drive a truck over them and then eat their dinner off them and get a dog to shit on them and stuff, and they would still be able to play afterwards. As I remember, that's exactly as I remember it. So this here is a musical loudspeaker unicycle thing. I don't really know what that does. Reel to reels. When VHSs first came out, there was only one film available that you could rent, and that was the famous film Dr. Paul Eisler. You remember that, Sanja?
Oh, I've seen it so many times. I could basically recite it as I watch it.
You remember that bit where Dr. Eisler got bitten by a dog?
Closing the gallery.
Ah! So we got thrown out of the Science Museum. Apparently I was turning the handle too fast and I was doing it too powerfully, and the guard came over and said, "Sir, you're going to have to leave because you're too good at that."
Said they were closing early today.
No, he actually said I was too good at turning the handle and you're going to make all the other visitors feel insecure, so you're going to have to leave, sir. Wouldn't even let us go through the shop. Rubbish. At least I wanted to buy something to make up for learning all that stuff. Anyway, that was the Science Museum. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd just like to thank our friend Quang, who gave us the tickets because he was sick.
Yay, Quangus!
Got to be sick to go to a place like that. All the willies and things in that medical gallery. Probably what he wanted to go and see.
Well, he was going to the science fiction exhibition, which was actually really, really cool.
Yes, it was.
It was super cool.
Just a shame about all the educational stuff. Science.